So number one, try it out. If you like it, cool. If not, no big deal. And I'll touch on the health side of it in a second. Number two, the one thing I really emphasize to Alex, and if you leave here tonight and you have this in mind, it really will get you excited. It's the numbers to how you can turn this into 500, 1,000 a month. Many of the people here at UD, many people in the area, Luke and others that are from, from PA, obviously are having success because they understand the numbers. And it works simple like this. You build two teams, like a left team and a right. It's very easy to follow. You have an app on your iPhone that tracks everything. It's pretty dope. You can even log in on the computer and you have a back office. So let's say you and I teamed up, man. You tried Verb, you like it, you're like, man, this shit's good. I know a lot of friends, different colleges, different areas. So you and I teamed up, and he got 4 friends on board, up at Penn State. Just an example, right? And then let's say, same thing. You tried it, you liked it. You're like, I got friends. Okay, I know this guy named Luke. He goes to San Diego State. So you get, on board, and then you got 4 friends on at San Diego State, through him or through one person. So when you have 10 orders below you, 5 left, 5 right, pretty common and pretty easy to understand. You're making around $200 a month in the business, right at about $200 a month. At that point, psychologically, you're making a little bit of money, but you're obviously already paying for your product. So we do that with anybody that we work with right off the bat, because then psychologically, if you're not out anything, that's a good feeling. That'd be like owning a restaurant or owning something and you don't have to put any money into it. That's an investment that's logical to me. At that point, you can go a little bit further. You hit this level called gold, means you have 35 orders on one side, 20 on the other. Pretty simple. So same thing, the 4 dudes we got on board at Penn State, everybody got 7 people on the product, so now we got 35 going over here. Okay, now we have this new shake coming out. A lot of people take shakes in the morning and stuff, so you could talk about Verb as energy drink, as healthy, or obviously this new shake, which is pretty neat. Same thing. 4 people got on board at San Diego State, where I live in San Diego, and then boom, that turned into 20. Maybe I live there, I'm gonna go help those guys get going. You're not there, but I could do that for you. So that combination of 20 and 35 of us teaming up and doing that, pretty much when you have that amount of orders in your group, you're making right around $600, $700 a month. So at that point, if you guys look around, and many of us who do have a job while we're in school, you're working part-time, you could pretty much quit your job. So what can this do for you tonight? Someone invited you, and you kind of want to know what this is and what it could do or how it works. Yeah, hit gold. I got high schoolers, you guys, that do that shit in 2 weeks. They follow our method, and they hit that level in less than 2, 3, 4 weeks, and they've created a $600, $700 monthly income from this. And you'll hear from some people in a minute that have done that. Double that up, 110. So that same thing. We got 7 guys at Penn State. You plus 6, and everybody got 10 each. Okay, same thing over here. Let's say 4 people got 10. However the combination is, but I figured 10 people get 10. That combination of actually 110, 70 and 40, you're making on an average around 12 or 1,500, right in that range a month. Imagine that, where you could pretty much get this to a $1,200 or $1,500 monthly income. Many of you guys could do that between now and the time you get back from winter break. Luke did that in 30 days. It took me 8 months. So again, our model, or what we're talking about, how you see the numbers, but if you see how we do the business, it's working, and it's actually getting faster and faster. Because I'll tell you a couple examples here in a second that make sense. So number one, if you try it and like it, cool. If not, no big deal. Number two, if you see the numbers, anybody in here could do that. I don't care why, because we all have a Facebook, we all have your phone book, and the idea that you could spend 10 or 15 hours a week and funnel that shit in to this kind of thing as a business and begin to build your own income, that many of you guys will track the numbers all the way down to where his goal next month is to hit presidential, which is a 6-figure income in 8 months. I had a guy at San Diego State, the guy that is right above him in the sense, that hit presidential, Bryce Madick, 21, hit presidential in his 7th, now starting his 8th month from this.
And he's going to smoke it this month.
Yeah, and he'll blow it out even further, and probably his goal is to be at 500 cycles by Vegas, which is a $250,000 income in 1 year. Where do you guys hear of any of that? Where do you hear of that kind of stuff happening to people, especially in this economy that we're talking about? So what can it do for you? $700 a month, get you up to diamond, 12, 1,500. You guys, I got guys that do that in 30, 60, 90, 4 months. Okay, I mean, that range is pretty normal. And at Diamond, you can go get a 3 Series, and they'll pay your payment. Where do you go?
He's in the other room.
Okay. Jaeger Smalls, all of us have already gotten into our new car, which is exciting because, yeah, if you're thinking like, damn, I can get into a new car from this, that's a probably pretty exciting thing to think about.